when you make the smallest possible tetrahedron, the easiest thing to do is to start with a triangle of 3 magnets. Now the polarity will go as in a cycle, for example, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Attach a string to the center of the triangle. Now the polarity of the string goes straight through. That means that if this is the plus, then the plus from the silver ones will be directed this way a little bit. So you get a new equilibrium. Anyway, this is the tetrahedron. The black side attracts the black dot over there, whereas the gold attracts the silver one. So if you bring the gold near, the black is pushed away. The black will pop up again if you bring this near. So you can play a bit, make the black going up and down all the time. Now, if you play with both sides at the same time, you can make the tetrahedron dance. Now, let's get rid of these black ones. When you make a tetrahedron of size 3 and you attach 2 magnets to each corner, you get a bow at some point and 2 horns that do attract each other, but it's easy to keep them in the position of horns. There's a weak connection over here. That's if you remove the horn, it becomes a connection, but it's still weak. Same here. So each horn points towards the weak connection. And as you can see, this horn has an influence on that horn. Now there is a explanation here. If this is the plus side, this is the minus side, then you have a string here. There's another string going like this. This one here. Now, if this is plus, then that means on this side there is a plus as well. That means there is a plus over here as well. Now, as this is minus, that means there is a plus over here as well. So this plus is near that plus, so that means they don't like each other. So that's why you get a poor connection here. So you have 2 pluses here, poor connection, 2 minuses here, poor connection. Now, what's interesting is when you make a 3x3 tetrahedron, you can start again with the small one. Make a bow, turn this into a triangle. Now when you connect this and squeeze this together, you can see the original small tetrahedron here. This is the black that was going through the center. Now what's interesting is that this side here, it always happens that this one here, when you connect 2, either goes to there or to there. Anyway, the 2 horns are always connected, one of the horns anyway is always connected to the silver for some reason. So there must be an explanation for that. And if I attach another 2, then you can make a bow here. So this one, there is a strong connection there, and then there is this row here, and again you get this poor connection here, where it goes back, but with the magnets it doesn't attach. So right now there's a slightly different equilibrium, only because of the influence of these two. It becomes a much weaker connection. And when you look at a tetrahedron with side 4, then again you get this bow and these two horns, and there's the same weak connections. Same with a tetrahedron of size 5. You get the horns with the weak connection, and these two horns straight up, they are comparable to the bow, so if you connect those they will join, but it's much easier to keep them apart because there is a larger distance, so they will stay like this. However, it's interesting that when you move this one, you can see that this one is moving. So this means that if you can make this one vibrate, by simply moving that one. So they have a strong influence on each other. Besides that, you have the same polarity system here as in the smaller tetrahedra.